Nick, what's just your comfort level now that you've been around Pitt football for a while? This is your second season. Just how have you kind of approached your second year with this program?
I think it just gave me a time to like really just learn the defense and learn Bates' style of calling and what he's gonna choose on certain situations, and just like understanding like where everybody else is gonna be. So it just makes it like the game a lot slower for me.
Now that you've done all the learning in that sense, are you kind of a teacher now, or you helping some younger guys?
I'm trying. I'm just trying to get better like everybody else. But if a young guy asks me a question, most definitely we're gonna help him out.
How do you feel like you've gotten better individually just this year as opposed to maybe a year ago in camp?
I would just say reading like the O-lineman stances and my keys and things like that, and just, pad level, and just, beating my block before going to make the play and stuff like that.
12 practices in, what have you noticed about those new defensive ends?
They some dogs. They can pass rush. They can do everything really. Like, we're gonna have a great defensive line.
I mean, it seems like you guys have a lot of confidence with your defensive line, but pair that with the linebackers behind you. How dominant can this front seven be?
Whole defense gonna be crazy, man. Not just the front seven, the whole defense, man. All 11.
There's been a lot of talk just about the depth at D tackle specifically. How important is that to have 4, 5, 6 guys that can rotate in there?
Important, everybody can, play fresh and not worried about somebody having to play tired, and everybody's giving their best.
I think there's like a little bit of a battle going on the offensive line right now. How's it kind of competing against those guys like B.J. Williams, Keith, just those guys?
It's fun, just everybody's getting better, and that's all you got ever ask for.
Francis was a talented guy coming out of high school. We all see the weight room numbers and everything like that. But how have you seen him try to, level up his game going into?
Francis, that man is different. He's like everybody else who's just growing, second year in like me, and just, learning the defense a lot more and stuff like that.
Is that really a big time for linemen in particular to make a leap is between freshman and sophomore?
Yeah, I feel like everybody just in between like just spring and fall camp, everybody's making, little jumps and just trying to get better each day.
Javon, we've just been hearing a lot of things about Josh Carrier, true freshman. What has he done to catch your eye?
He done a lot of great things, like splash plays. He's just a football player. You could tell, like, especially early enrolled in the spring, it was like a hard learning curve for him, but you could tell he's still making the splash plays and just playing instinctive. That's a great thing you want to see out of a young safety. You could tell he just knows how to play football. He's a football player, so yeah.
What's kind of your focus in camp now? I mean, now that you're older, you've gone through much time, the defense, everything like that. Where do you kind of find your focus?
Just staying with the details, because practicing game is all about details, especially in my position, field safety, keeping them details right and picking up good habits, not allowing no bad habits to transfer to Saturdays, and just staying with all good habits throughout the week. And, just staying like that throughout camp each day, day in, out, day in, out.
Javon, how have you seen Cruz grow? And just is he striking you as a guy that's really ready to step up and assume a larger role in this defense?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely ready. Cruz is definitely ready. I feel like he was ready last year. This year, he just came together and just no MAs, just been detail-oriented. The big plays with Cruz are always going to come because that's the type of player he is, the big plays. But now it's just been detail-oriented and being where he's supposed to be. And just being a guy, being more vocal, and understanding the defense and understanding what offense we're going to do to attack our defense.
Have there been any players on the offensive side that you've matched up against that maybe have surprised you or that have stood out?
There's a lot of great young guys. Like Boosie, Jakarian Turner, freshman running back. TK, call him TK, Tony Kinsler. He's been having a really good spring in camp. So, it's a lot of young guys that stepped up and played real good for us right now. I hope we continue to keep going and keep it through the season.
And speaking of the offense, last year, everything was new. Kate Bell was new, everything they were trying to do. Can you get a sense that there's more continuity, they're just more comfortable in what they're doing?
Yeah, you could definitely tell. Last year, it's a learning curve for everybody on the offense. Nobody from the offense came with K-Bell besides Daz and Pop, so they obviously knew the plays. But now the offense just feels more comfortable. They all feel faster flowing. What do you say? You feel me? Run plays faster offense, and they have the whole spring and the whole camp. They run plays real fast because they're more connected. They're more comfortable in the system.
Does that
Earlier this spring, Coach Bates told us that you guys had some more options in that Delta package. You put an extra linebacker in there, you put an extra DB. How do you guys kind of fit things in this season?
Right now, I've been running the star, but I know I didn't talk to Coach Bates. You know, it could be anybody. It could be me, Josh Guerriere. It could be Cruz Brookins back there again. It could be Kavir Baines. It could be Kyle Lewis, one of our linebackers. You know, it could be anybody at that Delta star because we got a lot of great pieces. You know, Delta's all about putting the best 11 on the field. Coach Deuce said that every time. So whoever he thinks that best 11 is, that's going to be on that field in Delta time.
Does the offense being more comfortable in the system give you guys a better challenge to get prepared?
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does because now we just – last year, you know, sometimes they'll like slow down the play because people not always got the plays. Now it's just fast flow. They're going quick. Now defense has to react to be ready. And it helps the defense out a lot because now it's great competition, competing every day at practice. They make a big play, we make a big play. We do something great, they want to come back and do something great too. So like it's definitely way better competition this year with the offense.
How do you feel like the secondary on the whole has looked in camp as far as going up against the receivers, stopping the run, communication, all that stuff?
Yeah, our secondary has been playing great. We've been playing real hard. We've been playing finishing. That's the big thing we talk about. Even if we get beat, it's never over till it's over. One thing about DV, you can get beat off the line and be there late ball finish. And I think we did a great job of that all throughout camp right now. We've been finishing. We've been playing hard, and we've been communicating and not allowing big plays. If we say if big plays happen, they have to make a catch because at the end of the day, they're on scholarship too. So they have to make a great catch. And that's what we've been allowing. Not allowing, but that's what we've been doing. Making them challenge the receivers, challenge the tight ends, challenge the running backs, and make them make great plays.
Having a freshman like Josh come in and make plays early on, how has that pushed you, maybe you specifically as a senior, but just the overall safety room?
I think it pushes the whole room, not even the whole DB room, because like, not even just the safety room, because we see a young guy come in, make big plays, we want to do that. You know, we feed off everybody's energy. I don't care if you're a true freshman, you just came in 2 weeks ago. We feed off everybody's energy in that room, from the seniors to juniors, everybody. So just watching somebody make a play gets the whole room happy. One thing we say in this room, DB room, no player hater. We don't hate on nobody, so somebody makes a play, we always get happy for him, no matter the age.
You know, as a senior, I would guess at this point in camp for maybe freshmen, younger guys, it kind of feels like a grind. It's like the same thing, it's repetitive. But as a senior, as a leader, you kind of appreciate what the work is right now.
Yeah, I have been appreciating every day. Like I haven't been thinking about the next day, the day after, a bad play. I just been every day, the same thing. You know, just taking it one step at a time, just doing day by day. I can't think about tomorrow, I just thought about today, and I got to watch film on this practice and just think about what I got to do better today, tomorrow.
Mason, just how is it, just your first training camp as a college football player?
It's tough. I mean, you know, it's long days and it's a lot of hours in the film room, a lot of hours on the field, obviously. But you know, it's been good. We've been doing a lot as an offense. And I think we look really good as a team so far, and just you know, continuing to try and get better as we install more, all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's been good so far. I've been very happy with how it's gone. So.
Is the offense tough to pick up, or do you feel like it came pretty naturally?
I'd say that's a great question. I think it's definitely pretty tough for me. Obviously, just as a quarterback, you know, that's a tough position to play, and just having to understand where everybody else has to line up, everybody's route, all that kind of stuff, and then just understanding what you have to do as a quarterback, and then executing that to the highest of your ability. And that's it's tough, but you know, that's what we signed up for, and that's what we're here to do. So just putting in that extra time and that extra work with the receivers, the offensive line, all that kind of stuff, it definitely helps. But you know, it's been tough.
Do you think the scheme complements your playing style well, and if so, why?
Absolutely. I think what Coach Bell wants to do on offense, I think that was the big reason of me coming here in the first place and him recruiting me out of high school, was just because of how I fit into this offense. And just like, you know, he wants to play fast. I feel like I'm able to do that at a high level. And you know, this offense is very explosive, and I think I can help and just distribute the ball to receivers and running backs and all that kind of stuff as much as I can, and just understand that they're going to be able to make plays. And I mean, we got some dudes at receiver, we got some dudes at tight end and at running back. So just trying to get the ball out of my hands as quick as possible, which is what we like to do. It's good when we got some playmakers like that on offense, for sure.
What's your relationship been with Eli since you got here? Just communicating with him, picking stuff up from him, and then Cole Gonzalez, another guy, joined the team a little bit later, but he's a guy who's played a lot of ball as well.
Absolutely, the quarterbacks have been awesome with me, just welcoming me in and just helping me with the offense. Obviously, Eli's been here for 2 years now, and he's obviously having to take that leadership role. He's been doing a great job and just helping me out as a young guy. It's not easy as a starter, and just you know, he's been doing a great job of that. And then Cole, obviously, who's been in this offense before and coming in and just helping me out, he's been doing a great job, and he's really helped me for sure. And then just not even as like on the football side of things, just as a relationship aspect of this, like all the quarterbacks are great. I feel like we have a really great room. We have a very talented room, but we have just a really strong brotherhood in the quarterback room, which is, I mean, that's absolutely what you want. So it's been great so far.
When we talk to your coaches and teammates, I think one of the things that comes up a bunch is your arm talent. I guess coming from high school to college, have you had to learn to rely on that a little bit less and be a little more independent?
100%. That was something that I was very reliant on in high school. Was just like, I mean, you're kind of just going out there and balling out. Like that's kind of one of those things where you're not. I mean, I never really had anybody that helped me go through read coverages and go through progressions, all that kind of stuff. And that's something that I've really gotten a lot of help from Coach Bell and Coach Floyd and even all the other quarterbacks. Like that's just something that they've been really great with me and just helping me out and just taking that next step as a quarterback. Because I mean, you're absolutely right. Arm talent can't win you games. Like, I mean, it's going to help, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to go through your progressions and understand what coverages you're in, or what coverages the defense is in, and where you got to go with the ball when you get that certain coverage. So it's just learning from those guys and just taking that and implementing that into my game is something that I've been really working on and hoping to get even better, because I'm not where I want to be 100%. So I'm just trying to get better and better day by day.
You enrolled early in the winter, and then 3 weeks into camp. If the opportunity came up during the season, do you think you're sort of prepared to go into game situation yet?
That's a great question. I think I'm preparing myself as much as possible for that situation just in case. Obviously, we've got some dudes at quarterback with Eli and Cole, and so I think I just need to prepare as much as I can for when my time comes. If that comes this season, I mean, I just have to prepare to be as ready as possible and to take that step. But I mean, I mean, as a true freshman, it's tough. But I mean, like I said, I have to prepare myself as much as I can to just be ready for that if that time comes. So.
Yeah, speaking of true freshmen, we're hearing a lot of good things about your class, like Jakarian Turner, Josh Carrier, even Torian Chester. What can you say about that, just the class of 25 and what they can bring?
We've got some dudes in this class. I'm very pleased with how our offensive skill guys and offensive linemen and then defensive skill guys, everybody, I feel like we have a really strong class. I mean, you think of guys like Tony Kinsler, Bryce Yates, Cam Sapp on offense, even Jakarian Turner, and then especially up front. I mean, Torian Chester's come in and he's made a big jump, and he's really pushing at that right guard spot. So he's been doing a great job. And then defensively, you talk about Joshua Guerriere. I mean, he's a freak. That dude is a stud. And he's going to make some noise here soon. And it's tough going against him in practice as a true freshman to true freshman. He's a dude. I'm not going to lie. He's very good. So we're very happy with that. And then obviously the other defensive guys, they've been doing a really great job. Justin Thompson, he's really taken a role in that Mike linebacker position. And he's a stud. So we've got some really great guys in this class.
Are there any specific receivers or running backs that you feel like you've built really good chemistry with yet?
I'd say for sure Tony Kinsler. Tony and I, we try to get as much work in as we possibly can. Pop has really helped me, taken me under his wing. Just like, you know, he's really a seasoned vet in this offense, and he understands the playbook inside and out. And so when you have a guy like that, you try and use him as a resource as much as you can. And so he's helped me out a lot. Obviously, C.J. Lee, the same situation, so he's helping me out a lot. And just, you know, I mean, all the receivers have been really great with me, welcoming me in. Just as a freshman, they've been helping me out a lot as much as they can, and just making my job easier, because those guys, I mean, I rely on those guys, and I have to have the utmost faith in those guys. So as much as I can get the ball into their hands, and as much as we can get extra work in, just to build that chemistry and build that bond is definitely something that is essential.
Where does that come from?
The hurt?
Yeah, like, is there any backstory to it?
So Coach Bro, just one day he was like, we got to get a name. We was going to do the Stallions, the Herd, the Steelers, something with the Steelers. First, we was going to do the Horsemen, and then the Herd came. He was like, yeah, we mess with the Herd. And then, like, our homeroom is called the Staples. Yeah, all that goes together, yeah.
Shirts make pretty quick.
Yeah, every tight end on them and all that.
Well, speaking of the tight ends, Coach Narduzzi said today he felt that he has 3 tight ends that could get, winning reps, and you were one of them. What have you kind of done this camp to catch the coach's attention?
I say I learned the playbook, and I'm physical. I'm definitely physical, and I play fast. That's probably 3 things I done did.
You say that's different from last year. I mean, I know you got on the field, but do you kind of feel like you've taken steps from last year to this year?
Oh yeah, I definitely improved this year. KB got a big playbook, and I finally learned it all. Yeah.
I mean, he adds wrinkles to everything too, right? It seems like, do you feel like you're keeping up with? It's easier to keep up though. With
Oh yeah, definitely it's easier to keep up. I feel like they needed me this year more than they needed me last year. So like, I gotta learn it. Like, yeah, I learn it with urgency now.
Are you that type of person who just when the pressure's on, you kind of rise to the occasion?
Of course. Yeah.
So just with the offense in general, it seems like I think you guys won the scrimmage over the weekend. I think Coach Narduzzi said you guys have been playing well, I think, yesterday. I mean, what is the offense doing well specifically? What's clicking right now?
Well, it's year 2 in the offense, and everybody lines up faster, and they know what they're doing, and they know what other people have to do. So when you know what other people have to do, you know what the defense doing too. So it just all, comes together. So if I know what he doing, I know what I got to do. If he messes up, I can help him. You feel me? So we just line up quick and play fast.
Has there been anyone on the defensive end that's really given you a challenge in matchups?
Raheem Biles, number 3, and Cruz Brookins. Those are the only 2 that give me problems.
What do you feel like your strengths are, your strong suits are?
I don't know. I'm pretty good at everything. You can line me up anywhere. I can do anything. I can block for the receiver, block for the running back. I catch passes, work on the safety, D lineman, do anything. Pass pro them got good too.
We just talked to Mason Heintschel. I know he's not your starting quarterback, but what have you seen from him as just a true freshman?
Oh, that's my God. He got an arm too. He could make sideways throws. Like, he could do anything, bro. And he can scramble a little bit. That's my guy. He's a good quarterback.
You mentioned Cruz as a guy you've had some battles with, just running routes and in general. He's obviously someone looking to play a more prominent role in the defense this year. Just what about him is giving you some trouble? Just what's he been looking like out there?
Cruz, man-to-man. Cruz, man-to-man and play recognition. Like, he know what you're going to do before you do it. So it's kind of hard to beat him, and you got to do something different every time you go against him, or he know your tendencies. He's a film junkie. I'll say that.
What have you noticed about Cole Gonzalez at the quarterback spot?
Cole is good. He's a gunslinger. He zip it through there. He take chances, and they always work,